Hello, language learners, and welcome back to Idiom IQ. In this lesson, we'll learn how to express our emotions using idioms in an English native way. Idioms are a colorful way to express all sorts of feelings, including disgust. And here, 15 idioms that native English speakers might use to express their strong disapproval or distaste for something. If you are interested in knowing these idioms, show your support by clicking the subscribe button. Here are 15 idioms that native English speakers might use to express their strong disapproval or distaste for something. 1. Turn one's stomach, meaning to make you feel nauseated or disgusted. When to use: when something is so unpleasant that it almost makes you feel sick. Example: the sight of that rotten food in the fridge turned my stomach. 2. Makes my skin crawl, meaning makes you feel very uncomfortable or disgusted. When to use: when something or someone gives you a creepy or uneasy feeling. Example: hearing someone scratch their nails against a chalkboard makes my skin crawl. 3. That takes the cake, meaning indicates that something is especially bad or extreme. When to use: when something is so outrageous or ridiculous, it surpasses everything else. Example: I've heard people say some silly things, but claiming the earth is flat really takes the cake. 4. Not my cup of tea, meaning something you don't like or enjoy. When to use: when you're expressing a personal dislike or lack of interest in something. Example: I know everyone loves that TV show, but it's just not my cup of tea. 5. Rub me the wrong way, meaning to irritate or annoy you. When to use: when someone's behavior, speech, or actions annoy you. Example: something about the way he always brags just rubs me the wrong way. 6. Gag me with a spoon, meaning an expression of disgust or disapproval. When to use: when you want to emphasize how much you disapprove of something, usually in an exaggerated way. Example: did you see that outfit she was wearing? Gag me with a spoon. 7. Leave a bad taste in one's mouth, meaning to give you a negative impression. When to use: after an experience that leaves you feeling disappointed or bitter. Example: his rude comments left a bad taste in my mouth. 8. Stick in one's craw, meaning something you can't accept, forget, or forgive. When to use: when something bothers you so much that you can't let go of it. Example: his refusal to apologize really sticks in my craw. 9. Can't stomach something, meaning unable to tolerate or endure something. When to use: when something is too much for you to handle, either emotionally or physically. Example: I can't stomach the way he treats animals. It's cruel. 10. Below the belt, meaning unfair or cruel. When to use: when someone uses unfair tactics or says something cruel. Example: making fun of someone's appearance is really below the belt. 11. A bitter pill to swallow, meaning an unpleasant or painful necessity to accept. When to use: when you have to accept something unpleasant but unavoidable. Example: getting laid off was a bitter pill to swallow. 12. Jump down someone's throat, meaning to quickly and severely criticize someone. When to use: when describing someone reacting very harshly to a minor mistake or issue. Example: I was only a few minutes late and she jumped down my throat. 13. Wash one's hands of something, meaning to disown or distance oneself from something. When to use: when you want to show that you're no longer involved with something or someone. Example: I've given him plenty of chances. I'm washing my hands of him. 14. Turn up one's nose at, meaning to reject or look down on something with disdain. When to use: when you're describing someone who rejects something because they think they're too good for it. Example: he turned up his nose at the job offer, thinking it was beneath him. 15. Sick to death of, meaning extremely tired or frustrated by something. When to use: when you're extremely frustrated or fed up with a situation or behavior. Example: I'm sick to death of your constant complaining. These idioms should help you express disgust in a more nuanced and native-like way. If you found this video helpful, subscribe and see you again in our next video.